Alright, welcome back to Terrible Fishing. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what finesse fishing is all about. What is it? What is finesse? Now, when you think about the word finesse, you think, graceful, dainty, girly. I don't know, finesse. It's probably not the best word for it, but finesse fishing is slower, meticulous, deliberate fishing is what finesse fishing is. And you do that with lighter jigs and rigs and baits. So when you're looking at finesse fishing, you're usually looking at something that's a light or ultralight setup. And you want to use something that has a very small jigs with it and very lightweight plastics. It could be a Ned. Ned is a perfect example. Ned rigs are a perfect example of finesse fishing. Now you can do a heavy Ned, but typically you want to go very light. Jerk baits or crank baits or whatever. These little guys. That's a finesse crankbait. It's coffin bill. Weighs about 1/8 of an ounce. And typically you don't usually go above 3/16 of an ounce. Typically. Maybe 1/4 ounce. But typically this is what you're working with. You can even do topwater finesse, which is a whopper, plopper, popper. This is a wake bait finesse. So finesse doesn't always have to be under the water, at the bottom of the water, or within the water column. You can actually fish finesse up on the top water as well. So you just can't cast. Typically finesse fishing is for spinning reels, a spinning setup. It's usually probably what we learned on as children. So typically we had a very flexible pole, very inexpensive, a spinning reel, or even a spin cast. And we were able to do finesse with very small things like a spinner or something, or a rooster tail. Very small baits catch more fish. And that's the beauty about finesse fishing. Finesse fishing catches a lot more fish than if you were to throw out a big old crankbait or a large creature bait or something like that, which will catch a bigger fish. It just won't catch very many of them. And the finesse fisherman catches 30 or 40 or 50 fish in a session, and he's having more fun because a very light setup, a finesse setup, whether it be a BFS or ultralight spinning gear, makes a small fish feel very, very big. So if you really want to have more fun fishing and catch more fish, then definitely go into a finesse fishing system. You'll find that the baits are cheaper. You will lose more baits because you're going through a lot of weeds and stuff like that, but you will catch more fish per cast than you would any other fishing. So I hope this helps you understand what finesse fishing is, which is very small, lightweight, fast action fishing. So I hope this helps, and I will see you guys out on the water.